Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going through the November challenge entries. Of course, also at the end of this video is going to be the details for the December challenge. As you guys know, it's TDS Advent at the moment, which is really exciting. So there's a video every day, but there is going to be the challenge as normal with a slight twist. So hang fire until the end to see what that is. You might be wondering, Jess, your hair looks a bit odd, and yeah, it does. Not gonna lie about that. That is because by the time you guys have watched this, I will have got married. I basically have to do my own hair for the wedding. So today I was just practicing some little bits so that when I actually do get married, it's not all brand new. So that's exciting news. So when you guys watch this, I will no longer be Jess Whelans. I will now be Jessica McGovern. That's weird. Before we go any further, if you haven't already, please do remember to press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will help you out because it gives you a notification every single time I upload a video. This month you're going to get loads of notifications, but normally it's not that much. So of course we do need to go through the November challenge entries. If you guys remember, in November I gave you 4 raw files, I think, and let you guys edit them in whatever way you wanted to do, and you guys could enter 2 of them into the challenge. This month's challenge, like I said, is going to be different. I'll cover that off at the end of the video, but for now let's jump straight in. Here right now on the screen you can see the 87 entries which came in. I've cropped all of them without looking at who has edited what, so we're running blind. I could just notice a few of my crops have got little white lines at the top, but you know, we'll just deal with that, it'll be fine. In terms of what I'm looking for in this particular challenge, I gave you 4 pictures of Pippi because she's next to impossible to edit well. She's so hard to edit because her coat really doesn't mask very well at all. Her colouring is really confusing. It changes depending on the light. And actually, she's not a red collie, she's technically a chocolate tri. So she's got these light gingery bits and gingery top bits on the top of the coat. But other than that, she's actually quite a dark brown colour underneath, I guess. So marrying up the colours and not making her too red, too green or too pink is really very, very hard. So the fact that you guys have all given it a good go is amazing. And I was looking through these and I was thinking, wow, these are really, really good. I don't actually know how I'm going to choose, but we're going to go through our initial first pass. I'm going to look for the normal, so I'm going to look for accurate Pippi colour. And to pick accurate Pippi colour, I'm basically just going to remove anything that is really quite different from her original colour. I'm going to look for realistically in the editing there. I'm going to look at highlights and shadow clipping and composition. So I'm going to come back and meet you back here in a sec with the first shortlist. So you see this one is a bit green. This one's, the white balance is a bit off. So really needed to be closer to this kind of area. This one I really like, it's just a little dark. Her nose I know is close to clipping, but you could have got a little bit more room out of that. So it's about a stop underexposed. So just keep that in mind. Gonna have to be brutal. It's a wonderful edit, just a bit dark. Check the brightness of your monitor. This one is slightly green, slightly green. That would have been more accurate. So a green tint on this one. This is piercingly intense, isn't it? Which is good. It's good to feel like that when you look at an image. It's desaturated, but it's desaturated everywhere and it's got some punch to it. It's great. This is great, but I feel like we've lost some definition in her coat. I'm not quite sure why. It looks like it's been softened kind of all over, and this part looks like the sharpest bit. I think maybe it's a bit over overcooked on the softening or the denoise. I'm not quite sure what was used, but great composition, absolutely solid composition. Just retain that level of detail in the eyes and the coat around this area, and this would have been solid shot. This is really nice. So really nice. You matched all of the tones together beautifully, which is brilliant. It's lovely. Beautiful natural edit. Genuinely beautiful natural edit. Great edit. I really like it. Really like it. Good use of the greens. You've done a really good job of making this look snowy. I'm not going to lie. The fact that you've put the snow on the ivy is like top effort, and I think it's great. My question would be, is the snow at the top an overlay or not? And we weren't allowed to use overlays in this challenge, which makes me worry a little bit if I place it highly and then it's an overlay. I do think the work that you've done to bring it together is beautiful. I'm going to keep it in for now. It's a bit too dark, really, and the main thing for me is that her eyes have changed colour, so they're not orange, they're quite like yellow, really, in colour. So yeah, slightly not true to form there. If you'd have left the eyes the same colour, probably would have went through to the shortlist. Very powerful. I like this shot, a bit desaturated, but you've kept the tongue, which I think is cool. Okay guys, so this is the first shortlist. This is tough. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them all up as their individual images and then judge each one based on its identicals and then go through from there. So let's do Pippi on the Log first. That is just keeps coming back to me, that one. The colour of hair in that is pretty damn solid. And I like this one. I just saw more than one. Did I not have that in my shortlist? Oops, I missed one, guys. My bad. Okie doke, what are we doing now? Let's do it in the grasses. Okay, that leaves us with this shortlist. I just keep gravitating back to that. I don't know what it is. I just keep going there. I do like that one. The composition of it's very good. And this one, I think the composition is pretty perfect on those two as well. This is brutal. This is what I like the least out of doing these. I think it's between these ones, guys. God, so hard. I keep going here. I can't put my finger on why, but I keep going here. I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to give it to this one. Congratulations to everybody. You've made this very difficult. This is probably the hardest one to judge, and I think you all did absolutely amazing. Genuinely amazing. I'm excited to see what you guys all do with the December challenge, which I'll come on to in a second. But first of all, let's find out who edited this one. Okie doke, so the winner of this month's challenge is Photos von Lisa, who just did a great job. I just really like it. I don't know why I love this edit so much, but here we go. Absolutely wonderful. You are German from the writing that I can see in the description there, so congratulations. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. So guys, that is the November challenge all wrapped up. Congratulations to the winner, and let's go through the December challenge. So December challenge is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be the last challenge of the year, and I want to do something just a bit odd. So in the description below there will be a link, and I want you guys to follow that link, follow the instructions for how to actually enter this. But the challenge is in-camera RAW files. So essentially what I want you guys to do is send over your straight out of camera files. If you shoot in JPEG, then first of all I have to ask why, but then after that, don't worry, send me over your JPEG files, but you must include the EXIF information for the file, because I'm going to be going through and judging on a few different things. So this all came about basically because somebody slated me saying that my RAW files are crap. They're not all crap. You guys always feedback after the other challenges where you edit my photographs and say that it was so easy to edit on such a good quality file, i.e. super sharp, nice and big, not that noisy, etc. So that is the challenge. So the challenge for December, I want you guys to send me your RAW files. Your RAW files realistically should be of dogs, but they can be of horses or cats, either or. I want the straight out of camera file, so unedited, so it must be the original file or have the original RAW file embedded. And you are allowed to enter one photograph. This photograph should be taken recently and ideally in December, but not a problem if not because of coronavirus. So I will ask you guys please to focus on a few things. You're going to be judged on sharpness. You're going to be judged on your composition in camera. You're going to be judged on the lighting in camera, the exposure in camera, and the subject's expression in camera. So those kind of things are the main things. I will be looking at what you shot it with, what your settings were. That's why I need the RAW file with the EXIF data. And there is going to be a prize for this particular challenge because I think it is quite a difficult one and quite a nerve-wracking one to do. So the prize for this month is going to be a £50 Amazon gift card, which will be created in your country or your local Amazon. So it doesn't matter where you're from in the world. That is the prize, and yeah, I'm gonna foot the bill for that, absolutely. And yeah, we'll judge these on the first Friday in January, I think, but it may be the second Friday in January because this month is hella and I need a nap. So with that all said and done, go ahead and look at the instructions in the link below, and I can't wait to see your entries. Have fun with it, and I'll see you all again really, really soon.